Everybody, this is Linda Israel and I'm standing in my studio, and I just wanted to give you a little bit of a tour so you understand a little bit about where I store all of my stuff. My room is 11 by 14 and it is full from floor to ceiling, as you will see in just a moment. So bear with me as I turn the camera around and move around the room. One moment. Over here in the corner is the front door into my room. Behind the door I have a shelving unit that I made. It is out of 1x4s and it holds a bunch of my wood mounted stamps, and it fits neatly right behind the door, so when the door is open it is out of the way. And then on the opposite side, you can't really see it too well unless I stand over here in the corner, is another shelf, and this one was custom made by a local wood craftsman. And it has a bunch of wood mounted stamps in it as well. This side of the room is my sewing area. I have a table here. Right now I've got a paper cutter on top, but that's where I would put my sewing machine. Below are some storage drawers, and I have some of those drawers labeled with things inside. Above is where I store my sewing machine in its case. Beside it is my serger. I've got more storage on top of various supplies that I use. Some of my Christmas stamps right there in boxes. If we go over here, I've got more storage items, more storage, more storage. Below is a continuation of the desk that I showed you that was the sewing area. I have a bind it machine that does zip binding. Punches the holes and then you can use those zip binders in it. I have a big kick. Then I have my Cricut machine here behind this L that I made. This is a piece of aluminum that I did a direct to paper technique, which is using alcohol inks. But there's my Cricut. Some of my Cricut supplies. Some artwork that I made. My gypsy, another piece of artwork that I made. Below I have some of my supplies necessary for things that I make, things that I've made in the past. There's my Cricut cartridges, which I don't need to keep very handy since I have the gypsy now. I use composition journals to write in and decorate. These are some scrapbooking kits here from a company called TLC. Some of my Sizzix supplies, die cutting supplies. I have a Wizard, I have a Sidekick, I have a Sizzix, and then I have the Big Kick. So I have quite a few of those. When I have my back to the door, I have this storage unit. This storage unit is a unit that I got from my office. It was in our mail room and they were going to throw it away. And I asked them, said, hey, if you're going to throw it away, could I have it? And they said, sure, you could have it. So I brought it home and I use it to store a lot of things. It's come in very handy. I have these storage bins here. Most of the drawers are labeled. I have various things, ribbon, clay, some journals I made, some Ziploc bags. I like to buy a lot of Ziploc bags. There are some of the magazines that I keep for reference. I have tons more. These are just the ones that I have in this room. Above is some more plastic storage, fabric, some different supplies for making various crafts. Looking over here, you'll see where I do some of my rubber stamping. And this is the contraption that Henry helped me make so I could do my videotaping. So when you see a project where I make something, that is where you see it from. Across the back side of the room is more storage. I'm trying to give you a better picture of that. You see all of those cubby holes. Those is more of the storage that was going to be thrown away where the company that I work for, and a few plastic bins. above you could see where I put some plastic bins on top of the wood storage and then put the baskets inside. There's a plastic bin over there. Then I have some paper here. When I buy it by the ream, I'll usually stick it on the top shelves here of the storage unit. And then here's another shelf unit that was custom made that has wood mounted stamps. On the very top shelf are several boxes of envelopes. Because I sell greeting cards, I like to have a variety of envelopes. This is some of my jewelry making supplies here, and this stack of plastic bins is also jewelry making supplies. Going on around the room, there's some more plastic bins above. There are rubber stamps, there is ultra thick embossing powder, I've got paint, I have beads and yarn, a little bit of everything. There's some of my Prima flower stash, some more paint, some more rubber stamps, some more Prima flowers. There's a few brads, more Prima flowers, more rubber stamps, more rubber stamps, more rubber stamps, more rubber stamps. These are some metal kitchen cabinets that I got. And on top I have various paper packs that I like that I'll pick up. All kinds of yummy papers. This is one of my favorites. I love this paper pack. Has two sides. Lots of cool papers inside. This cabinet is metal, so the magnets sit on it very well. Inside I've got it separated, like these are adhesives and paints. Got some golden mediums, metal tape. Everybody's got to have duct tape. Coming over here, this is where I would sit to make crafts. And below, there's my little feet would go. I've got a little air compressor. There's a couple of boxes of ribbon. And these are some projects in little envelopes there. This is how I have my workstation set up when I'm not using the light apparatus. It's on little clips that I can take it down, but I've been using it more often because of the lights. Then I have my rubber stamp ink pads separated. So I have Stays On, Brilliance separated. I have more ink down below. Embossing powders are in a drawer down below, so it's easy to find. Anyhow, I just wanted to show where my papers and rubber stamp and my ink and various things that I have in my room. Here's kind of a swing around shot so you can see how things look. There's a shelf unit that I made. It's probably not the perfect room, but you know what? It works for me. So now, I just wanted you to see how things looked. Give you an idea what I like. So you can kind of see. This is my room. This is where I play. This is where I create. I hope you enjoyed my little tour. Thanks for stopping by, and have a great day.